Hey man, it's good to see you. Old buddy, old pal, you know, how good is it to see you, man? You know, I get it, but I just wanted to ask you, do you have like $100 I can borrow? Come on, you got $100 surely, right, man? Okay, I get it. It's a little bit hard. Holidays are coming up. How about 50? You know, I just need $50. $50 would be fine. That's perfect. $50 will help me out a lot, man. Come on, $50. You got $50, right? 50? How about 20? Just a 20. A 20 among our good old friends and pals and buddies and friends and pals. Man, come on, 20. I get it, man. I get it. You're a busy man. You got a family. You got to work. I get it. That's why you have $20 to spare for me, right? Hiya, folks. Nagi here, game back on a HyperParasite. I was rather frustrated, of course, from what happened last time. And I did reach out to the developer, asked a few general questions. Downtown. Oh, that's interesting. This is the Area 4 character. Interesting. Didn't mean to dash forward there. But I did confirm a couple of things. One of them being that there will always be one secret in there'll always be one secret in each area, which means that I am missing out on that quite often because there are times where I don't find it at all. Let's see. One elite enemy, I've already had a sense of that, but that is guaranteed, so that's nice to know. What was the other thing? Oh, I didn't really get an exact confirmation how many upgrades there will be, but that's actually somewhat luck-based, so from what I can tell, the luck's modifier is actually a little bit more important than I might have thought in some ways, because I knew it did impact money drops, obviously. I was pretty sure it impacted like health drops, whether you would get those or not. But what I hadn't confirmed, but was suspicious of, like, it also increased how many green items would drop, how many health items would drop, and it's like, yeah, I got confirmation on that. Not surprised. But then, what's the other thing it impacts that I thought was surprising? From what I can understand, since you should likely find 3 upgrades per area, but you might find more, that might vary. I think it also impacts how many upgrades there might be in an area, which is really significant, honestly. Like, wow, the idea that that luck modifier might give you an additional upgrade. Like, that's pretty freaking huge. So you might find an additional upgrade for your run just because you've got a higher luck modifier. Let's see. Yeah, I did get reminded about how the mini bosses will drop, what's it called? Oh, purple skills. So yeah, that secret will always be available. But then it's like, you know, anymore, if I find a mini boss that's available in a stage that I don't really care for, then it's like, instead of taking the body, I'm going to take that purple skill and see what it is instead. Because, for instance, the skill I might pick up could be the vampire skill or a really good elemental damage over time. And quite frankly, what I've been noticing is that it's like, unless I get a really optimal setup, I'm going to lose the host body at some point anyways. It's just too difficult to hold on to consistently. Now, again, if I find the vampire effect and it's a really good host body, then I think that would, you know, might be a bit more feasible. But otherwise, the chances are just too high that it would be for naught. So it's like, instead of giving up a purple skill that could be something really great for a host body that sure is going to last a little bit longer than normal, it's like, man, it's still going to be a temporary thing. Why hold on to it that tightly? At least that's my general mindset towards it now. I got like a bite or a sore spot on the side of my inner mouth, and it's like, it's obnoxious. That's this one. This one's so funny because, like, as long as you blitz it, it's pretty much a non-issue. So yeah, I'm probably gonna ping back and forth a little bit more between health and attack, so I can get that luck modifier up more, because I now recognize it's more important than I thought. But what was I thinking? Oh, I learned about a mechanic that I didn't understand at all. Actually, it's the body storage system. Because I know in the last one or two things I was saying was like, I don't really get it. Yeah, what's the point of this? Man, that's semi... Oh, jeez! I just didn't see the point in upgrading it or using it at all. And it's... I understand it now. I have more context for it after speaking with the developer, but it's like, I didn't see the point at all. And when you're first shown it, it's at the very beginning of the game when you only have access to the first area. You most likely are not going to survive. So you put this body away, and I didn't even understand how the upgrade system related to the bodies anyways. So I was like, okay, I don't really get this. But I have access and I can put bodies away in the storage system. It's like, okay, sure, I can theoretically use this. Then I found out, oh, it expires after the run anyways, so why bother? And here's the mindset, here's the rationale, is that even though the shop will have a different Weedo and different items for sale and different tank systems here, for every run that you're in, this tank, whatever bodies you put away into the storage, will be consistent. They will stay with you the entire run. So when I go to the second shop, the body will still be there. When I go to the third shop, the body will still be there. And it's like, wait, really? Like, that made no sense to me. And it's like, I understand that now. It makes sense now. But at the time, that just made absolutely no sense. Because I didn't have a context for its use. I didn't see a situation in which it would have any application or utility. Now I do. And I guess the point I'm trying to get there is, like, that's how you're supposed to get to the new areas and get a real effect and benefit from it. So, so for instance, with the area I'm just started lightly getting into at this point was the fourth area. It's like, okay, it doesn't seem like it's very helpful because, man, it sure is hard to get a host body. But if I put away a couple of bodies from earlier runs and put it in the storage unit, then I can return later when I'm running around desperately looking for a body and use that. Now, of course, it'll be weaker, but a host body is a host body. When you're in that sort of situation, having potentially 3 you can resort to, that's better than nothing. Especially since it gives you an opportunity to unlock a new one. To at least get the brain, even if you don't have the money to invest into it right then and there. But best case scenario, you do. And so you can go ahead and get that run and increase your viability. And it's like, so it's, I mean, it's theoretically a waste of $100 to $300, but you know, when you're looking at thousands of dollars, and there have been a lot of times where I've not had money anyways, it's like, you know, that's a pretty worthwhile investment, I would argue. There's no harm. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and put this body away, because there's a good chance I won't even get the utility out of it, because I'll die before it really comes up. But there's always the chance, you know? The fact that it could be useful. It's like... So anymore, it's like in this first area, at least put away one body, I figure, right? There we go, now I got a basketball person. Because again, worst case scenario, I waste $100 and it doesn't do me any good. Like, that's a pretty small investment on a chance that I can use this body in a tricky spot later. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of situations where that would be completely wasted. Like, I'm trying to think about it. I mean, if I put a body away, then I'm going to a tricky boss I haven't even been able to defeat once. It's like, there's a good chance that it's just going to be completely worthless or wasted. But, you know, there's always the chance. And it's like, okay, this makes a lot more sense now that it's not a complete waste of time and money. That there is some benefit to it. I just didn't know what that benefit was. Let's see, what are his almanac stats showing? I mean, they're not great. And even just getting... yeah, one of these characters would be much better. Yeah. Interesting. The ninja's attack is actually a little bit lower, too. That's actually kind of weird, too. The Act 3 has one less enemy to claim than the fourth one. And the fourth one has one less than the fifth one. That's so backwards to me. Sorry, I got a little caught up in looking at that. She gets a luck modifier. She really is handy, because he doesn't get as much of an HP boost, but that luck boost definitely doesn't hurt any. I'm trying to think if I wanted to put him away. I don't think so. But yeah, based on my experience, it's like, I would probably keep Frank Donovan. I think he's a good enough host that he's worth holding on to. But in this area, like the boxer and that's weird. The boxer and the werewolf, it's like, pfft, screw them, they suck. Let's see, which one will it be? Speaking of, it is going to be Frank Donovan. So I'm going to keep that host body. And in fact, I'm going to fight him now. And I think I'm going to lock him away. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about how I want to do this. Dude, he is just staying over there. Thank you. You're like in a really annoying corner right there. Honestly. Take his upgrade. See, now I'm getting a luck bonus for the attack. So it's like I'm going to invest in the attack. Then I've got 2 in attack, 1 in the defense. Then I'll probably put 1 into the Parasite life here pretty soon. For obvious reasons. Man, this area is huge this time. Wait, didn't I already have one of these on this map? Am I crazy? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen this one repeat like that before. That's kind of interesting. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep the host body with me, this mini-boss, because that luck modifier is really helpful. And I know I can survive through the first boss with him. Unless I botch it, he's pretty easy to keep alive through the first boss fight. But when it comes to the second boss fight, it's like, I'm actually going to put this mini-boss host body away and try to snag somebody who I think would be better off. Or wait a second, how do I want to do that? No, actually, I need... one thing I asked about, and I try not to get a definitive spoiler on this, but from what I can tell... when it comes to the second area of... When it comes to Asia Town and getting the truck driver out, you do have to go basically middle area first, left 1 second, right 1 third, in order to unlock stuff in the proper order, because you need the key, which you just won't get until you go to the other area first. Which is like, really? That's how that works? Because that's a little annoying. Those guys are so annoying because they just constantly run. And in that case, that was one of the firefighters, so he's really fast. He's an effective runner. Annoying. Oh wait, ha! Bleed immunity. Wouldn't be my first choice. I've not actually seen a lot of enemies cause the bleed effect. I've seen him do poison. That one is rather nasty. Because I know the 4th area, those zombies that puke at you will cause that effect. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay. Let's see here, where was it? I don't think it was that one, I think it was... Okay, here we go. Must be this one. Yeah, I can survive with him, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down here, keep his body. Old sewers. Actually, I guess because in the second area, I'm most likely not going to be able to keep the body. Well, that's a little bit of a waste then, perhaps, but whatever. Making mistakes, what are you going to do? Whoa! Killed the elite. Okay, so that did have another elite besides that pink-haired girl. I've been wondering about that. Actually, since I have kind of made up my mind, that's like, yeah, the game probably shouldn't give these elite bodies to snatch. I have to admit that it's like, could they at least drop money? Like a guaranteed money drop? I don't think that's too crazy. And actually, that's one thing I don't understand is, why is it that some of these upgrades sometimes don't have the Parasite Life available as a choice? I really don't know what that's all about. Maybe I should... That's something I might ask the developer about, because it's like, why is that a thing? Like, I just... What was that lightning flash effect? What the heck happened there? Like, legitimately, what the heck happened? That was so bizarre. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Or something like it, so it's like, what the hell? I have no idea. How. Actually, let me check something. Is the firefighter fire resistant? He does have fire immunity. So maybe I need to put his body away and use that in the third area. That might be a good idea, actually, now that I think about that. That way I can go to that one area that's all of fire. Without having to rely on, gee, what's the random chance that I'm going to get the fire immunity? I just had a good idea, folks. So that's what I'll do next time, is I will lock up a firefighter so that I can explore that area. Ha! Found the thing. Ooh, regen. It's only level 1. I think that's better than bleed immunity. I mean, I'm still not a huge fan, obviously, but it's like, in these moments like this, it's not good against the boss at all. Regen is kind of worthless. However, when dealing with regular enemies in the stage outside of that, it's well worth it. Because you can always... Because there's so many times where it's like, I just take a single hit, and it's like, well, that kind of sucks. Now I'm in a sucky situation because I'm down a hit. And even though it was only one hit, it's like, there goes my chances of keeping this host body alive. Huh, I actually don't remember seeing the active subway. I don't think I've seen this little stage layout before. I don't think I have. I don't remember seeing this subway system like this. I've seen the one where it's the empty tracks, but the one where it's actually actively going? It made me curious to see if there was like a secret or if the train would stop and there'd be a gap, but you can't even get past it, so never mind. I was just curious. I think it's been linear, yeah. This has been a linear expedition this time. Which is fine with me. Makes it simple. Trying to make sure I don't run into any rat swarms or nests that will spawn. So I need to destroy them, obviously, but I didn't see any. Which is weird, because this time I've not seen them at all. I don't know, it's just, I guess, the nature of the RNG. But that's, I guess, a good sign, though, because that means that there's enough variety in the stage layouts that you do get the randomness of either having them show up not at all or being hit with them over and over and over again. I guess that's everything, right? I was just saying that there was nothing else. The bleed immunity I don't think is as good as the regen, so we'll keep that. Definitely need to snag a firefighter, though.
Double trouble.
I say it's that enemy that I want to kill. Basically, any of them that have a gun is one I don't really want to have to mess with. Or a projectile. Nope. Dang it, dude, come on. No. The guy with the basketball is actually pretty innocuous. He's not going to do much. In theory. It's dead. Okay, there we go. That thing's dead. Dodge a couple times. Yep, didn't even sweat that one. That was easy. Oh. Potential extra money, what do you know? Nope, okay. Ooh, good back pop. Lightning immunity? Darn it, I don't want lightning immunity. Not really. But anyways, let's... I don't know if these things will ever drop money. I don't think so. I think they're just breakable for the sake of being breakable. But anyways, we're gonna go to this area first.
Stage clear.